Alright, so the Eastside cocktail is a gin sour made with cucumber and mint. And even though gin has become incredibly popular in the last 15 years, something I could not be happier about, there are people out there who don't really like gin. I don't know why, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they don't like gin. So if you happen to be one of those people, and you're interested in having this cocktail, but you don't like gin, then let me present to you the Tequila Eastside. Once again, we return to my favorite cocktail book regarding cocktails by Sasha Petraske for today's recipe. This drink follows a pretty basic sour template of nearly equal parts sugar and lime, with the fresh cucumber and mint providing additional flavor and texture. Assembly is pretty easy. Slice yourself 4 thin slices of cucumber, pick a couple mint sprigs, and then combine the mint with 3 of the cucumber slices in a cocktail shaker. Add 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, and then give everything a gentle muddle. Then add 2 ounces of your preferred Blanco tequila and a single large ice cube, which this one might be a bit excessive. Let the ice temper for a few moments so that it doesn't shatter immediately. Lock the tin and shake until it's nice and chilled. Then add a large ice cube to the sour glass of your choice and strain the cocktail into the glass. Garnish with your reserved cucumber slice, and that is the Tequila Eastside. Alright, well, normally at this point in the video I would say it is the moment of truth, it's the best part of the video. The point is it's time to taste it, but it's not actually time to taste this because I realize I screwed up 2 things, well, 3 things in making this drink, but I think it's going to be okay. So, number 1, the most obvious, this is not the tequila. Even though this is the tequila that I used for the thumbnail, I didn't actually use this in the drink. This is a new bottle, and I was trying to kill off the old bottle, which is an old El Jimador bottle with Kirkland silver tequila in it, which is really good tequila, but I didn't want it to be labeled as El Jimador, but I also didn't want to pour from the giant bottle. So anyway, this looks like crap in a thumbnail, so I apologize. The Olmeca Altos tequila is going to be showing up in future videos, so please forgive me. The second thing that I forgot is I forgot to put in mineral saline, which I literally just made right before this. I used some Topo Chico and kosher salt and measured it out to the gram and made this stuff, and then totally forgot to put it in the cocktail. So there's that. And then the final thing I did is I put 2 ounces of tequila instead of 1.5 ounces. So, yeah, well, I kind of screwed up a few things, but the only thing I really need to rectify is I need to add in, let's see, where's the book? I'll look this up real quick. I need, let's see here. Oh, wait a second. I must have been looking at a different recipe. What the heck? What was I looking at? Bicycle stuff? Oh wait, that's a different recipe. Oh, I guess I don't need the mineral saline. I'm an idiot. So the only thing I screwed up is the thumbnail and how much tequila is supposed to be in it. So I guess I am ready to taste this. I feel stupid, but I'm excited because I got a new cocktail to try. So the Tequila Eastside. Without any further ado, cheers. That's really tasty. And it's funny to me that they don't have 2 ounces of tequila in it, because that's not a particularly smooth, transparent tequila. It's got a bit of flavor and a bit of ethanol punch to it. But it doesn't come through that strong in this drink. So you definitely get the mint, but it's kind of tempered by the cucumber. And you know, this reminds me a lot of a Kentucky Made, but I don't know, it feels like the cucumber is just overpowering the flavor. I think you'd need a stronger tequila. You know, maybe I should have used the Olmeca Altos. Maybe it would be better. I don't know. I haven't opened the bottle yet. I haven't tasted it, so c'est la vie. It's a little plain Jane to me. I don't know that I would make this again. It's a good drink. It's got the right balance of sweet to sour, which is a big point in the sort of anecdote description about the cocktail. They talk about Sasha playing with the ratio of simple syrup to lime juice or lemon juice in cocktails. And so this is a 1 ounce lime to 3/4 ounce simple syrup. I think that's the right ratio. I don't think it needs more mint. Maybe I just over extracted the cucumber, or maybe if I had one less slice. But again, I still think it would be better with a reposado tequila instead of blanco. I think it just needs more flavor, and to me, a reposado would have the right balance of oakiness and agave flavor. And that brings me back around to the comment about the Kentucky Made. I loved how the cucumber and mint in the Kentucky Made blended really well, and the oakiness just, I don't know, it was just like one of those drinks that you just drain in a heartbeat because it's so drinkable, it's so delicious and complicated that every time you taste it, you're trying to figure out what you're tasting, and then you swallowed it and you want to take another drink, right? This is not really like that. It's just kind of overwhelmingly cucumber. It's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me, but I wouldn't put this as a big one on my menu as it is. I said this when I did the business episode. If you get the business wrong, it's not a very enjoyable cocktail. If you don't get the flavor balance exactly right and you don't use the proper gin for it, it's not very enjoyable. But when you get it right, it's incredible. And I wonder if that's the case with this cocktail, because it ought to work. It ought to work, and it ought to work really well, and I would think easily. So, you know, maybe I should have paid more attention, because the book said to muddle gently, and I thought, well, they don't want bitterness from the lime, and so I went a little bit more than just gentle. I didn't do a bunch of twisting or anything, but I pressed pretty firmly. But I layered the cucumber on top of the mint so that I wouldn't pulverize the mint or grind it up, but I still wanted to be aggressive enough, at least from my perspective, on the cucumber, and maybe I just over extracted it. Even still, I feel like if that was dialed back, it's still, I don't know how good this would be if you had 2 ounces of tequila. You know, the honest truth is, I'm just trying to cover my butt. I didn't do an expert job mixing this up. As a result, it's not that good. You could do a crap job making a bee's knees, and it's going to be just magnifique. This thing, either it's not as good as I was hoping, period, or it just you gotta nail it. So if you liked the video, please hit the button. If you didn't like the video, hit the other button and let me know why in the comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. So until then, cheers.